Hello, beloved souls. Thank you for joining me again. So, it is Thriving Thursday, and as we have a Scorpio new moon, and the sun is in Scorpio, I believe Venus is in Scorpio too. We have a whole Scorpio stellium going on. I wanted to get like a healing message and see like what powerful healing energy we have coming in under the Scorpio new moon. Scorpios are about the genitalia if we're focused on the body, right? They're really sexy, strong energy. You ever been around a Scorpio? They're sexy, intense, vibrant, very sensual, very comfortable with themselves, right? They like to look good, they show up well in the world. Um, but Scorpios are also about our shadow self, right? The darkness, the taboos, kind of like that Lilith energy, right? She left freaking Eden because she wasn't about to be put under some man's thumb. Like she's like, see me as your equal, or you can kick rocks, right? So all of that energy is about. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. Scorpios again are water sign, right? So still waters run deep. So there's a lot of stuff coming up right now that's going to be triggering or um yeah, triggering, like that needs some healing, right? Whether that's how we're looking at our relationships, mainly our relationship with ourselves, how we're showing up in the world, kind of the parts of ourselves that we're not proud of, the parts of ourselves that we kind of push under the rug all the time, right? Like, and that's not just like in our personal lives only, it's also within like the collective, like the shit that's not working, the shit that's not good for the greater good is all coming up right now, so you can see the bullshit for what it really is, and so we can clear out the dirt and the muck so that all that remains it from that mud and that murk and that dustiness are the lotus flowers of our divinity, of our sovereignty, of who we truly are, right? So let's dive into it. Pull a healing mantra card or two and see what the universe has to say to us. Right? Sorry for the chaos. I'm in the middle of a move. There's a lot going on, but I love you all. So digging my ditches. I'm doing big shit over here. All right, my beautiful team of light. What message do you have for the beautiful collective today as we get some healing energies in? All right. Cultivating courage. Check out the geometry. Hope you can see a bit of a glare. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. This is a big, 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 big focus on trusting your intuitive self. Big focus on trusting that still small voice inside of you. Like having the courage and the faith to stand up even when it doesn't really seem like it makes sense, to like stand in your truth and your solidarity even when you're the only one doing it, like to be courageous for yourself, to stand up in your for yourself and for your own life, like trusting your intuition. So many times, and many of you know this, it's like so many times you'll just feel something. You may not know what it is, but you'll just feel something, whether you meet a person and you pick up on an energy, or you're in a situation and you hear something, it's like something just doesn't sit right, right? And you feel it, but then your mind gets in the way and you start feeling guilty, like, oh, that's not nice, you don't even know them, or maybe that's not the right answer. Like, let's say you're taking a multiple choice test, right? And you're looking and your first choice is B, all right, and now you start overthinking the question, right? So then you go from B, but then D seems like it could be a really good answer. You know it's not C, but A, well, is it maybe? So then you start teetering and tottering, going back and forth, right? So then you end up choosing D when your first gut reaction was to choose B, and B was the answer all along, right? We always know. We know immediately. You feel the answers within your body, like you feel it within yourself. You feel your yeses, you feel your nos. You feel the positive vibes, you feel that you feel it right away. So right now you're being called to trust that, to tap into those feelings and to stop questioning and doubting yourself and flowing with those feelings and getting out of your mind, right? Like stop talking yourself out of the blessing. Stop like convincing yourself that this is what it is, or this person is really great when they're showing you like a million red flags, or you know what I mean? Like start looking at it big picture wise. Let's see what else we got. Bottom of the deck, I allowed myself to receive all fulfillment of liberating love. Okay, keep going. Sorry, two cards flew in my face. Asking for angelic support. I love that. My angels respond when I'm open and authentic about how I feel. My angels respond when I'm open and authentic about how I feel. My angels respond when I'm open and authentic to how I feel. Look at the geometry. Beautiful, right? I love working with the angels. I love the fact that we are surrounded by angels all the time. I love the fact that like we all get personal guardian angels and that we've got another team of angels that have been assigned to us recently. I love it. I work with Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Ariel on a daily basis, right? And Archangel Zadkiel, forgive me. All the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. And angels are here to help us. Literally, that is their job. Their job is here to help us. They don't get tired. They don't get hungry. They don't feel frustrated when we ask. Their job is here to like help us. So call upon your angels when you're going through something. Call upon your angels when you need help or guidance. Like, I'm working on a project. Like, I need some clarity or give me some guidance as to how I can do this. Prime example. Prime example. Prime example. Prime example. I love this. Thank you. I love this because I have like two major things that just happened. So I've been so blessed and grateful with the gifts of prayer and prophecy and encouragement, right? Like those are big things. I talk my shit all day long, praying for people, building people up. That's what I do. I love to talk about spirituality and sovereignty and deliciousness, and I pour into people all day. That's what Autumn does. That's who I am, right? And so as I'm getting these messages, like, you need to be using your words more. And I'm like, how? Like, I talk my shit to people all the time, but I wasn't getting like what that meant, like as far as like a soul purpose, is like a divine design. Like I just couldn't understand like what more do you want me to say, like I'm blogging, I'm vlogging, I'm on fucking Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Like I'm like, show me, like give me the guidance, right? And I'm like, and am I not using my words correctly? Because I know we have really powerful words, and I'm over here in my mind, right, overthinking it. So I finally was like, listen, guys, calling my team of light, give me some clarity because I don't get it. Like I feel like I'm spinning wheels, or maybe I'm just not focused clearly, like help me to like really get it together. So the next day, I'm going through YouTube and Florence Scovel Shin's book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, comes up in my feed. Caught my eye, right? Okay. Cut it on, and I was like, blew my mind. Like literally the exact answer that I needed as to how to use this gift with all of these words to better humanity and to better my life. I was like blown away, right? Look, goosebumps just thinking about it. So more recently, as I've been working on my sex coaching course and like trying to develop that for everyone, I was like, I don't know like how I want this to format, because I've been working with people for years, but I've been working with people that I know, like not having to really like reach out and to market myself, right? Because people that know me and know me well, they come to the autumn school to learn about sex because they know what the fuck I'm talking about. They know that I'm gonna get them there. They know I'm gonna help them have better sex. They know that I'm gonna help them have better intimate relationships. They know that I'm gonna have them feel better about themselves, right? By the time it's all said and done. So working on that, and I'm just trying to figure out like, oh, how do I want to format it? I've taken a couple courses here or there, and I've gotten some guidance here or there, but I've gotten a lot of scattered information again because I'm an overachiever and I like to do a lot. So I study everything that's gonna benefit me all at one time. Like I'm just like a sponge. Like give it to me. Give me more spirituality. Give me more women empowerment. Give me more sex. Give me more love. Give me more universe. Give me more light. Give me more chakra energy healing. Like, give it to me, and I've been getting poured into, like, asking, you shall receive, facts, 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 facts. So, trying to figure out this coaching thing, right? Doing my research, didn't want to get too into it. I felt myself getting overwhelmed. So, I'm like, all right, let me step back. I go to step back. I went, I don't know what the hell I went to do. Came back, cut on my computer, go on LinkedIn because I'm doing something else. And in my inbox is someone who's like just like randomly reaching out about working with other like women in spirituality and entrepreneurship and like possible coaching. Go on Facebook to look for something else, and I get like an inbox about like a free coaching course, and like how does it, and I'm cracking up because I'm like, you guys work fast. Like fast. Like this time I didn't go to bed and wake up I walked out the room and I came back, right? And it was like, boom, 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 boom. All the answers are there, right? So I say all of that to say this, like, ask the angels for help, ask God for help, ask the ascended masters for help. I don't know who you connect with on the other side of the realm. I don't know if it's your galactic star family, if you realize that you're multidimensional. I don't know if it's Jesus, if you happen to be like Christian. I don't know if it's Allah, if you're Muslim. I don't know who the Jews pray to besides just God Almighty. I'm not sure, but whoever it is, angels, ancestors, the ascended masters, right? We got Mary, we got Buddha, we got Kuan Yin, we got Jesus, we got Gandhi. We have all these beautiful ascended masters. We have all these beautiful teachers that were here. Tap in to help, like call upon them. I literally was trying to figure out like my whole mastermind team by Napoleon Hill. I don't know if you ever read Think and Grow Rich, shit. And I'm trying to think of like if I had access to whoever I wanted access to in this moment to help just take me to the next level, take my business to the next level, take me as a mother to the next level, like just take all of the goddesses that I am and just help her shine even brighter. Like who would I call in? And I remembered in reading this book, it's like I don't have to just call in dead people per se, right? Like, yeah, I definitely want to connect with Tesla, right? Because I love everything that he does about energy, and I love Mother Teresa because her energy was so beautiful and so pure. So I definitely want to connect with her as well. But you can tap into the energies of the people that are here, still in the physical realm, right? Like I'm a big fan of Lisa Nichols. I'm a big fan of Oprah. I'm a big fan of Ayala. Like they are reflections of me on the outside that I know that I can go that far, right? So I tap into their energy too, and when I'm having my meeting with my mastermind team, I'm calling in all of them. Like, what's up, guys? What do you think? What should we do? What is the next best, like the next best step for me? Like, where should we go with this? Like, what do you think the niche should be? Like, and I'm trying to get everyone's opinions of this so that I can take myself to the next level. And I ask for help, and I ask my angels for help. I ask the money angels for help, and Archangel Ariel works with finances as well as nature, right? So I'm always calling on her like, I want a financial blessing, and I thank you that it's here right now. Call out Archangel Raphael because I do a lot of healing work, right? I'm an intuitive healer. So I'm always working with Archangel Raphael. I'm always working with Jesus, right? The master healer to really help bring those energies in to whatever space that I'm in to help bring, help whoever I'm working with on the 3D realm, right? From a quantum perspective. I work all the time with Archangel Michael, right? He's the protector of heaven, right? And we work a lot with cutting cords and clearing out not just cord cutting, but like clearing out old stagnant energies from this lifetime and other lifetimes, right? Cutting the cords that you may have attached with other people. Again, I do sex coaching, so big on cutting the cords between like our sacral and root chakras, right? Where we get a lot of that stuff attached. And in our heart chakra, where we're also attached energetically to people, right? Consciously or unconsciously. So I call on the angels for everything. I was looking for my freaking phone one day, looking for going crazy in the house. Up, down, back, forth, searching in the cushions. Couldn't I find it? And I'm like, where the fuck is my phone? And I was like, oh, all upon the angels, like I forget who I spoke to specifically, but there's an angel that helps you like find lost things, right? And so at that moment, I was like, can you help me find my phone? Like, I'm losing it here, right? I had to take a moment, take a step back, and then guided to check under the couch, which I thought I had checked 900 times, but I checked this time and it was right there by my hand. And I was like, thank you. So it's like we have help. You literally have help. And for some people, it might seem foolish. And if you think it's crazy to get help when it's there literally available to you, then, good luck doing this on your own. But I'll tell you one thing that I know for a fact. I've been very disappointed about humans. Not one time has God or the angels ever disappointed me. Not one time has God or the angels ever let me down. Not one time. Not one time. You call a fucking human being, yo, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Oh, I got you, got you, got you, got you. And they dropped the ball a million times. That's never happened when I asked for help from the other side of the room. Not once, not once, not once. Not one time. So ask for angelic assistance. This is the other card that came out. Resolving anger. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. Ooh, I love that. Look at that geometry. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. So that's been a big energy for the divine masculines the past couple of weeks. And it's just a reminder that it's okay to step away, right? We like to think that we got it all figured out, right? And we like to kind of show up. I know I have such amazing divine masculines in my life, and a lot of them are hero archetypes, right? They want to show up, they want to do everything. But sometimes you just have to realize that, like, not everyone needs to be saved, right? Like sometimes someone's sharing something with you just because they want to be heard and not because they are looking for a resolution, right? And sometimes it's hard to think clearly in the middle of shit, right? If you're caught up in the storm and you're caught up in the winds and you're caught up in all the changes and everything that's going around, you get overwhelmed, right? Life is happening to you and it's knocking you back and forth. And as the wind is blowing, so is your life. And that's why it's really important to be grounded and centered so that when life is happening around you, you're not getting thrown, right? You remember that you're the center of the storm and you can watch the shit go on around you, but you're not in the middle of it. But as soon as you get caught up in the storm and you start letting it take you, you lose control of yourself. And getting in the middle of that and getting triggered, like during this time, because Scorpio season, things are going to come up to trick you, right? People are going to start reflecting to you aspects of yourself that you need to shift and change and really like honor, love, and respect. And that's not always something that we want to deal with, right? It's not always something that feels good when we're seeing a part of ourselves that's not really nice, not really kind. It's kind of toxic, right? We've all been toxic in someone's life. We've all had that energy, right? And I'm not even just talking about from this lifetime. At some point in some lifetime, you were the fuck boy or the fuck girl, right? You were the fucking asshole. You were the bitch. It doesn't matter. You can play victim all you want in this lifetime, but at some point in one of your lifetimes, you were the victimizer. So get off your high horse, climb down, be one with yourself, calm your energies, check yourself, and realize most of the time it's not that serious. I'm a big, 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 big reminder to everyone that not everything needs a comment and not everything deserves your attention. Literally, there are times where you just gotta walk away. Let somebody argue with their fucking selves. Literally, like you wanna argue about that? That's cool, I'm done. I will take a look. I'm gonna go get some air, get my shit, go outside and take a walk. Go take a walk, get some air, take a breath, step away, and then come back with a clear head so that you can actually like see things clearly. But when you're in a rage and when you're upset, you're not seeing things clearly. And when you're responding from that point, you lose all your power. That's facts. So we got big Scorpio energies coming out that's gonna be digging some shit up. And in that time, during this time, while all the Scorpionic energy is coming up, it's imperative that you remember to check your motherfucking anger. And when things get out of control or you feel frustrated or you think that you can't do it or you feel like you're doing it alone, ask for fucking help. Ask the angels. If you don't know how to ask angels, I'm telling you, angels, help me, please. Help me to figure out what's the best place for me to live right now. Like, I don't even know, like, what should I have for dinner? Like, what's the best thing to eat for my body right now? Like, literally, you guys, it's funny because people don't ask enough. Like, the angels are there to help you. Like, God is an all powerful, all loving God. All you want to do is pour into you. And it's like, you have not because you ask not. Like, ask. Literally ask. Ask for help. Listen, I am the daughter of the Most High God. I am the daughter of the fucking King of the universe. I am loved by God. So I ask for mad shit because I can. My father owns everything. Why wouldn't I ask? It makes no sense to me. Let's say you're a Hilton, right? Or a fucking Kardashian, whichever one you want to pick, since some of y'all may know that one better. But let's say that you're this daughter of somebody who's actually accomplished some shit, right? Because they didn't do it on their own. Their dads or their moms were successful, and they were blessed to be born into those families, right? Now, let's say you're a Hilton or a Kardashian, and you decide, your dad goes, what do you want? You're like, you know what? I want to move to New York and start a jewelry business. Now, your father, who owns everything, do you think he's going to be like, oh no, well, you need to figure that out? Or do you think that he's going to be like, cool, let's go to New York, let's find you a place, let's get you settled, there's a little money to hold you down until you figure out your business. He's either going to buy you the jewelry company or he's going to give you the resources you need in order to start the thing. Why? Because your father owns everything. So why would he not do for you what he's done for everyone else? Now, if you don't ask, that's on you. But if you ask, then you get to get it. Like, I want to live in New York and I want to own a jewelry business. Okay. And then if things get out of control, you feel like you can't handle it, ask for help. Dad, I don't know what to do. Can you help me figure this out? You got angels surrounding you. He's going to call whoever needs to be called in to hook you up in this realm and the other one. Like, literally, I'm sorry, I'm getting upset because it's like, literally, you need to ask more. You need to, like, ask more. Like, ask for help. There's prayers on, like, how to take a poop properly. Like, literally, you can ask God for anything. Anything. My stomach hurts. Oh, God, can you help me get this shit out? Literally. 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 I love to call on Archangel Raphael not only when I'm doing healing work, but I like to call on him when I'm in the supermarket because he helps me pick out the right foods, right? Because a lot of things are sprayed with like pesticides and shit, right? So you can't always smell things like you used to in normal nature, right? So Archangel Raphael help guide me towards like the right products. It happens all the time. I ask for shit all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. On behalf of me, on behalf of my kids, on behalf of my tribe, on behalf of the collective, all the time. Just today I asked for the greatest and most powerful messages for everyone for this for the Scorpio new moon. Right? And big stuff is coming up. Stand in your power. Don't lose your power by getting all angry. Ask for help. I know I'm a big doer and I'm very independent, right? And I know also that people can let you down. So I stopped asking for help from people because I know most people just would disappoint me. The angels aren't people like shelved in this little freaking box of limitations and ego and time. They don't work on that level. There's no time where there's no space. There's no box. There's no limits. There's nothing but love and joy and a desire to help you in everything. Literally, a desire to help you in everything. They're like, please, please let him ask. Please let him ask. Please let him ask. Please let him ask. As soon as you say it, it's like, yes, done. Woo, gone. It's like, say you're standing on the sidelines, right? And you're ready to go in the game, like in a wrestling match, right? And the guys got their hand out, right? They got their hand out because they're waiting for you to, got their hand out, waiting for you to hit it, hit it. As soon as you hit, boom, it's your turn, right? You get to go in. It's a relay race, right? You got your arm, you're running, your arm is back because you're waiting for the torch to be passed to you, right? That's the angels right now, like they're freaking ahead of you with the torch and they got their arms back and they're waiting for you to come, just hand it to them so that they can go do it for you. Like, go get this shit. Let them help you. This is the time right now. This is the time. Do not lose your power in yourself by getting angry. You can respond to things in a passionate, powerful way, but anger drop your fucking vibration and gives you access to dumb shit that you don't need and you lose your power. I'm telling you right now. I have a temper, right? I'm telling you that you gotta check this out, right? Because when I lose my temper, it's not a good look. Not for me and definitely not for the person on the other side of that coin, right? Talk to me nice. I'm a motherfucking Aries. Talk to me nice. All right, I'm gonna pull one more card and I'm gonna get out of here because this is a lot longer than it was intended. Okay, acknowledging apprehension. Well, that's a big one. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. I love that. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. But when I'm unsure, it's always a no. What was the first thing? In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. Feel it immediately. Your yes is your yes, your no is a no, and your maybe is a no. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. And not everybody's going to like your yeses, and most people won't like your nos. A person will quickly remember the one time you said no, but they don't remember the 500 fucking times you said yes, right? And so you get that you say yes a million times, say no once, they're giving you attitude, and then all of a sudden you're upset, like, what the fuck? And it's like, ooh, don't lose your temper. Don't lose your temper. But take people for where they're at and see it for what it is. Oh, cool. Like the one time I said no, it's a problem. No doubt. Cool. Keep that in your mind and move on. You don't let them lower your vibration. You don't let it shift you. You just keep it in your mind, put them in that box with the other fuckery, and keep it moving. That's cool. Continue doing you, continue being a yes person, continue giving your blessings. It just means that that person may not be the recipient of it. I give blessings and love to people all the time. And there are people that give blessings and love to me in return all the time. And there are people that I give blessings and love to all the time that don't even acknowledge that they're receiving blessings and love, and that's okay. Because when it comes time for me to have the extra blessings and love to pour into, I'm going to pour it into new people or pour it into the other people, the ones that are recipients of it, the ones that are reflecting it, the ones that are receiving it and sharing it out into the world, right? Sometimes we do blessings for people and yeah, you do good, it's going to come back. But 9 times out of 10, it doesn't come back from the person you did it with, right? So we pay it forward. So it doesn't mean you stop doing you and you stop being glorious and you stop being sovereign and light and giving and being generous. It just means you give it to the right people, right? It's like it's like having 2 places to donate your clothes, right? And one place, underpays their employees. It's mostly dark and dirty, and they're just like douchebags. And the other place, oh well, they're kind of a for-profit place too, but at least the employees have health insurance. It's well lit, and they have better hours, right? You still have the stuff that you want to donate and give, but you're gonna use discernment right now in making that decision. Do you give it to the people that don't appreciate shit, that are just gonna take advantage and are gonna hurt other people in the realm? Or you're gonna give it to people where you think like some good is gonna come from it, right? Use your brain. Use the brain God gave you and use your fucking intuition, right? We all have it. We all have it. You feel stuff in your body. That is your emotional GPS system connecting you with your intuition, guiding you. Start trusting that shit. Don't talk yourself out of stuff. Get out of your head and get back into your heart. All right? Have a powerful new moon, Scorpio. I love you. God loves you. The angels surround you. And I'll see you guys soon. Later.